For this example, we're dealing with a med that is given as a percent measure problem. So the med label reads that it's a 1% lidocaine hydrochloride injection. What is the dosage strength in milligrams per milliliter? So when I look at the question, it is asking me about the strength in milligrams per milliliter. And that is a really big clue as to how I'm supposed to do this problem, because milligrams is a measure of weight and milliliters is a measure of volume. So that tells me it's a weight to volume problem. So when I look at my percent, here it is, 1%, and so I know that would be the fraction 1 out of 100. I have to put labels on that though. And when we have percent measure, we always have grams as our weight, and we always have milliliters for our volume. So from the percent, I get this strength, 1 gram per every 100 milliliters. But the problem is asking me to figure it out in milligrams per milliliter. So I need to change the prefix on the weight, and I do that by using King Henry. So we memorize King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk full of microorganisms. Grams without a prefix would be a base unit, and we're supposed to get to milligrams, prefix of M. So we want to jump 1, 2, 3 places. So I take my decimal, which would be behind the 1, and move it 1, 2, 3 places. With that, I'll fill in zeros. So I fill in those 3 zeros, and I have 1,000 milligrams per 100 milliliters. So now I have the right label, and all I need to do is divide. So on my calculator, I take 1,000 divided by 100, and I end up with 10 milligrams per milliliter as the strength of this med in the way that we would normally see it in that dosage strength as a fraction. So this problem really tested our memorization. Memorizing that percent measure uses the labels of grams and milliliters. We need to do weight to volume because when we looked at the answer, it was supposed to be weight over volume. Finally, we used the King Henry metric line to do those conversions.